Welcome to Llandudno. We have finally made our way to North Wales, and it is gorgeous here. It is a nice sunny morning here this morning. Well, just don't look that way because the clouds are coming in. But rain or shine, we are gonna have a lovely day here in North Wales.
The weather here has been a little touch and go, but it's supposed to be nice in like an hour or two, so I think until then we're gonna go get ourselves a little breakfast.
We came to a place called Home Cookin'. I got the small breakfast, which looks lovely. I think it's my first time ordering like I guess this would be like a half English or something, I don't know. But Jeremy opted for lunch. He went ahead and got a roast pork special, and now I'm a little sad I'm ordering breakfast because this looks really good.
You had the option too.
I know, I think mine will be just fine. Fantastic latte, great breakfast, excellent bacon. How was your roast?
It was good. I've had better, I've had worse. Though I think the highlight were the roasted potatoes. They were nice and crispy on the outside, and yeah, really good.
Those were, I can confirm. It kept sprinkling off and on while we were sitting there. It is supposed to subside soon. However, I think we're just gonna be in for a windy day. Do we need to go in and get some candy rock and some tea towels?
480 names, they've got yours.
I don't think they have mine, but they might have yours.
Maybe.
Aren't you Welsh?
Far back, yeah.
We noticed when we were walking around that there are all of these Alice in Wonderland statues here, which at first I thought was kind of random, but it turns out that the real Alice that Lewis Carroll created the character after used to vacation with her family here in Llandudno, so that's kind of interesting. There's a whole trail that you can do. We've seen signs for it that you can like download some kind of map and find all of them.
On the other end of the beach, we noticed that it is quite rocky, and I don't even know that I would call it a pebble beach because the rocks are pretty big. But down here, when you get to this end in the corner, you actually get a little bit of sand, and it seems quite nice.
Our backup plan if we got rained out was to do this city bus tour, but it seems like we're actually gonna be okay. You ready to go explore the pier? I think it's dog friendly.
Yeah, it smells good, even though we just ate food.
Are you ready to go explore the pier? Oh, I wanna win a giant Sonic.
Giant Grogu.
No, I want the Sonic.
If you were to win Giant Sonic over there, how are you going to get that home?
I will dump everything out of my suitcase and just take that.
Wow.
We probably confuse so many people how we always talk about Sonic, but it's because like several years ago, there was an app on my phone in the store and it was for like a knockoff Sonic and it was called Sonic, and we just call him Sonic ever since. That's just a thing we do.
It's a weird thing we do.
I did not know that Llandudno Pier is privately owned. We just learned that this Ferris wheel is dog friendly, and now I feel like we have to do it.
Oh my God.
No? Not only have we not been on a Ferris wheel in the UK yet, but we have never been able to take her on a Ferris wheel in the US. Like, we have to, right? We have to.
Have to?
Yeah, you do. It's the rules.
All right.
How you like it? She's not so sure about it. That makes two of you. We've been on planes, trains, and automobiles. Are you ready for a Ferris wheel? She's like,
Doesn't seem to love it.
She doesn't seem to hate it though either. When that wind kicks in, it's kind of scary, huh? Yeah, we don't love it when it gets windy. Was 3 times around enough for you too? I haven't seen these like velvet color things in so long, but I love that there's a Harry Styles one. I want it. Is this the Spice Girls? Oh my God, it's even better. It's called the Spice Girls. I love this pier. I feel like it has more than just your typical like tourist shops with like magnets and stuff. Like, we've seen some really cool art. We've seen cool cheese company, rolled ice cream, which I don't think I've come across here before. Have you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a really nice pier. I like this one. Jeremy found the place he's into. I'm into it too because they're playing the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Fair.
Even buy your deck furniture here. They have you covered. some good old medieval water fun. And at the very end of the pier, there's a bunch of people fishing. Wonder what they're fishing for. The end of the pier here is actually pretty large. There's this big arcade in the middle. There are multiple restaurants. There's a bar. There's a lot of seating where you can just sit, listen to some live music, and take in the views. They even have a dog shop here on the pier for Carly, which she clearly knows it's for her. She
I can smell it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're for you, huh? Be gentle. There you go. Stopped to sample some cheeses and ended up buying a very nice red Leicester. This is a line.
Yep.
We are gonna do something very unique. It's so unique, the sign even says so. This is the only surviving cable-hauled streetcar here in the UK, and it's only one of 3 left in the world, so it's pretty neat. One of the other ones is in San Francisco, so hey, we got that going for us. In addition to the Great Orme Tramway that we are about to take, they also have cable cars that you can ride, but it's too windy today, so they're not running. They look really cool though. They kind of remind me of the Disneyland Skyway tram that they used to have. So maybe next time. Here we go. I knew there was a station halfway up the hill. I didn't realize that we would have to get off and get on another tram, but it was lovely. Like, what incredible views, what a unique experience. If you come here, I would definitely recommend trying to sit on the left side as you're going up the hill. I don't think there's a bad seat on that tram, but I think you definitely get more views in either direction, whether you're facing up or down. There's just a lot more to look at from that side of the tram.
When you get off the tram, there is a small visitor center that gives you a lot of history and information about the Great Orme, and there is some kind of little interactive elements of it too, if that is your thing. Yeah, I liked that there's basically like a 3D scale map, and it showed you where you are on, like where we are now on cool. Yeah, on this giant hilltop. When we were coming up the side of the cliff, I could also see a bunch of writing. At first I thought, oh, is that ancient Welsh writing? And then I realized that it said like, happy birthday, Dan. So no. But happy birthday, Dan. There are all kinds of activities to do up here, even including a mini golf. I saw a bunch of people standing up here on this little outcrop, and I wondered what they're looking at. I think just the nice views, but there's a really neat looking cemetery down there. Is that a sheep down in the cemetery? I think it is, and I love it. This place is so much more massive than I even realized. I am completely confused about where we even came from, but I think over there is where Llandudno is, and that those are the cable cars that you could take on a non-windy day. It says cable car right on the side of the building I'm next to. If they were both running, it would have been really neat to do one up and then one down the other way. Yeah. Note next for you guys. Maybe. Yeah. They have a pretty good gift shop here. A mixture of actual stuff from here and just kind of silly things. Also, a lot of those like things with people's names, but like fun and different. Yeah. And they actually have stuff with my brother's name on it that seems like they would apply to him, so I'm into it. We came, we saw the gift shop. We can probably head back down now. Yeah, it's pretty windy. Not only did we take an amazing tram up to a beautiful place, luckily we came back down to the seafront just in time to catch most of a Punch and Judy show. This place right here has the oldest running Punch and Judy show in the world, and it's a really neat old tradition. Didn't really know what to expect other than I knew it was like a little puppet show, but it was honestly kind of weird, but also really cool. So I'm glad we were able to see it. They do rely on donations, so if you check it out, make sure you also donate. I knew of a Punch and Judy show, but I'd never really seen one. All I knew was it involved puppets kind of hitting each other with sticks, which did totally happen. But yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, didn't expect to see a devil puppet. No, didn't expect the devil. Yeah. And also, fortunate that we made it late and we weren't in the front because they squirted you with water with an alligator puppet. Yep. The show first started in 1860 in this
family that's been doing it this entire time has given performances to Queen Victoria, the Queen of Romania, and the Prince of Wales. I feel like we have to get a souvenir from here because this is one of the most unique things that we've done here in Wales, let alone maybe the entire UK. If you go inside the shop, they have pictures of the different people who have, I guess you would call them like the puppeteers of the Punch and Judy show over the generations, and a very cool picture from 1860 of the original caravan. So very, very neat experience. I feel like we witnessed a little piece of history today. Today it turned out to be a rather wonderful day, didn't it? Thank you so much for coming along with us. If you have any recommendations for other places we should check out in North Wales, please definitely let us know because we have to come back. We need to spend more time in this area when the weather is a little bit more in our favor.
Thank you as always to our patrons for supporting our channel. If you're interested in postcards, different updates from us, you should check out that link in our description. And I think you should check out the video from our first time in Wales, just right over here when we visited Cardiff.